it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have a design team project for Color Rush Studio, and I am using the most beautiful February kits. I love all of the exclusive. Um, it's such a pretty collection. Um, and it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. Obviously, there are things that can lead to that, but it's just beautiful. So, speaking of beautiful, like how gorgeous is this paper with the florals over the stripe? It's so pretty. So, I am playing along with Follow Sketch February. So today is February 12th. Today's sketch is from Becky Fleck. So you'll see that up there in the corner. It's probably 8.5 by 11 or 9 by 12. I'm not sure. But I am going to make it into a 12 by 12. So looking at this, I would say it's not a half and half design. It's a little more like 1/3, 2/3 maybe. And I decided to use that other really fun paper that's like that black lace. And I just went with however much of that I had left. And so that was going to be one side, and then the other side will be the really pretty floral. So I went ahead, I put it on, I trimmed off the floral, and then I tore the extra piece off the back so that I can definitely use that in the future. So in the sketch, there's definitely something that's separating the two sides per se. And so I was thinking of grabbing one of these border strips from the kit. I liked this. This one is like pink and lace. And so I thought maybe it could marry the two together. But it just seems a little dark. And so I'm going to grab some Frazzle instead, and I am going to go with the music note. It's white and black. I think it definitely ties in. And I've already picked my title because I knew that was the title that I needed. It says, Hope You Dance. So these pictures are the Boys and Girls Club in our town puts on a fundraiser every year, and it's called Dancing for the Stars. Not Dancing with the Stars. The stars are the kids for the Boys and Girls Club. So basically what happens is you get some people in the community that a lot of people know so that they can fundraise. And then they're paired with a quote unquote professional. And they come up with a skit, and their whole purpose is to raise money for the kids. And then they do this big production at the end. And there's like voting, and they can, earn money from voting. They get sponsorships from all kinds of things. We actually sponsored and gave them a rug. And so our logo is in the rug. As I think one year we did something like that. They wanted blue because the Boys and Girls Club is blue instead of like a red carpet. So that was one year. And then we always tend to know somebody who is dancing. And so we donate to them so that they can win. I mean, they don't win anything other than, hey, good job. You did good. You raised the most money. So the picture on the right is a picture of my husband and I and the rug. And then the pictures on the left are of us sitting in our seats. And we do take people from the office. And I felt bad because I had to cut one of them out because then my picture was too big. So it's just the three of us. I guess I could have cut myself out, but I decided not to. I'm in 3 of these 4 pictures, which is kind of crazy for a layout. So one is my beautiful daughter, and one is the 3 of us in our seats. And then the bottom one is my friend and I, and we were out on the dance floor and somebody took our picture. So, yeah. So I knew that acrylic piece was going to be the perfect title, and I think that the music notes are perfect as well. So I obviously don't have 4 photos, but I'm able to get 3 over there. And in the sketch, like my photos on the bottom versus on the top. But I think you still get the gist of where I'm coming from for the sketch, which is super exciting. So I did go ahead and match the photo of us in that red and pink stripe. And then I decided to do the smaller photos with a black mat. And once I did that, I really liked it. And I decided that the other photo needed to have a black mat as well. So this one's going to get a double mat. And then I can do a little embellishing. So once I have committed to where everything's going to go, I was good and glued down the photos on the left-hand side, but I'm going to start putting on embellishments, and I forgot to glue down the right-hand side. So I'll put a few things on, and then I'll realize, oh wait, I need to actually glue down my photo on this side as well. So as far as embellishing goes, I did want to pull in one of those butterflies from the Bold kit, and I'm going to put that at the top of the large photo. And then I thought the bouquet was really fun for the bottom. And then what looks to be kind of like, I guess you could call it washi tape, but it's not really washi tape. It's like, it's just a die cut. So, and it says XOXO. And then I'm going to make a little one up at the top between the top 2 photos, and then one at the bottom. So they do have some food there, so I felt like I could do a couple of the food things. And then I added the music as well as a ticket. And I thought I might add that little envelope, because you do get like an invitation to it, but I felt like it was a little too much, especially with that super fun felt layered heart that I put up at the top. And then I felt like the title just needed a little something. I was thinking of a floral, and then I was like, let's just kind of keep the food going. So I added a little cupcake up there, and it's got some berries and florals on there. So I did go off screen, glued everything down. I had my little magnet to hold the butterfly down while the glue dried a little bit. And that is going to do it for me today. So I will have all the information for Color Rush Studio, so you can get your hands on these kits, and you can use my code 10Crystal, and that will save you 10%. I will also have the playlist for Follow Us Sketch February. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And remember to wear your crown.